for down. And he's in. Tank down. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his second touchdown of the year. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 21-yard line.
Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll send a tight end in motion. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Jaden Reed, a touchdown reception. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head down to Chicago to check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Rome Odunze, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 2 touchdown passes there for Drake May. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll get that complete to Ross. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Here's a 3rd and 10. The tight end motioning left here. That one caught by Smith. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Back to the air one more time. This is caught at the 2. And he will get into the Browns. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Bengals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down. Burrow. Now he'll run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. 3rd and 6. Now, Burrow. He'll try to run for it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
Here's a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Now, Burrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Burrow now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Oh, a loose football. The Browns have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. A tight end in motion now. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still second down.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll run with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, here's 4. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline. He's got Odell.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver.
Ah, the ball's out, and the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready?
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And brought down, but not before the line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. When you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game?
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
And this one goes nowhere, losing yards on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 13. Got his man, Dell. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.